Have you ever stopped to think about what happens to your digital self after you die? I'm talking about everything: your social media profiles, your countless photos stored in the cloud, your private emails, your entire online identity. It's a strange thought, isn't it? We meticulously plan for our physical assets, our homes, our money. But what about our digital legacy? This digital ghost of you could live on forever. But who gets to decide its fate? Who holds the keys to your digital kingdom when you're no longer here? Welcome to the fascinating and slightly unsettling world of the digital afterlife. The idea might sound like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, but we're living it right now. An entire industry is booming around the concept of digital resurrection. Imagine being able to have a conversation with your great-grandmother long after she's passed. Companies are using artificial intelligence to create what they call dead bots. These aren't clunky robots. They're sophisticated AI programs that learn from a person's digital footprint, their texts, social media posts, and emails too, mimic their personality and communication style. So, you could text your late father and get a response that feels just like him. Some services go even further, creating interactive, photorealistic, virtual avatars. You could literally sit down and have a video call with a digital version of a loved one. On one hand, it's a beautiful way to preserve memories and cope with grief. It offers a form of comfort that was unimaginable a generation ago. But it also opens a Pandora's box of ethical questions. Is this digital ghost truly them, or just a sophisticated echo? And who has the right to create one? What if you wouldn't want a digital version of you to exist? The technology is advancing so fast that we're grappling with these questions in real time. It's a brand new frontier of what it means to be human and what it means to be remembered. This brings us to a massive problem. The legal system is struggling to keep up. When it comes to our digital assets, we're operating in a legal black hole. There are unclear, universal laws for what's called digital inheritance. Think about it. Your Facebook account, your Gmail, your iCloud photosuite don't technically own them. You're just licensing them from the tech giants. And when you pass away, their terms of service agreements often dictate what happens next. These are the long, complicated documents we all agree to without reading. And in many cases, they state that your account is non-transferable. This creates heartbreaking situations for families. Imagine a grieving parent trying to access their child's photos from a locked smartphone or a social media account. They might want to create a memorial album or simply find solace in those memories. But they're met with a wall of corporate policy. They're often forced into lengthy, expensive legal battles against massive tech companies, all while dealing with their loss. Some platforms are starting to adapt, but the rules are inconsistent. What happens on Facebook is different from what happens on Google, which is different from what happens on TikTok. This patchwork of policies leaves families confused and powerless, fighting for digital keepsakes that should rightfully be theirs. We need clear legislation that recognizes digital assets as part of a person's estate, just like a physical photo album or a collection of letters. Until then, families are left to navigate this confusing and emotionally draining maze on their own. So, what can you actually do about it right now? The good news is, you can take control of your digital legacy. You don't have to leave it up to chance or corporate policies. The first and easiest step is to use the tools the platforms themselves provide. On Facebook, for example, you can designate a legacy contact. This is someone you trust who can manage your account after you're gone. They won't be able to log in as you or read your messages, but they can post a final message on your behalf, update your profile picture and the account, turning it into a place for friends and family to share memories. Google has a similar feature called the Inactive Account Manager. You can decide what happens to your D'Allure, Google, Photos, and Drive files if your account is inactive for a certain period. You can choose to have it deleted, or you can choose to have it shared with a trusted contact. It's a powerful tool that puts you in the driver's seat. Beyond these platform-specific tools, let's talk about the bigger picture of your digital life. One of the best things you can do is use a password manager. Services like LastPass or 1Password not only keep your account secure during your life, but also offer features for emergency access. You can designate a trusted individual who can request access to your vault in an emergency. This single step can save your loved ones from the nightmare of being locked out of crucial accounts. Think about online banking, utility bills, or even sentimental accounts. Having a plan for your passwords is a game. Finally, You need to start thinking about your digital assets as part of your formal estate plan. Talk to your lawyer about including a clause in your will that specifically addresses your digital life. You can create a document stored in a safe place. Of course, that lists your important accounts and your wishes for each one. Do you want your social media deleted? Do you want your photo library passed on to your children? Do you want your professional blog to remain online? Spelling this out clearly is the most important gift of guidance you can leave your family. It removes the guesswork and prevents potential conflicts down the line. It's a conversation that might feel a little awkward now, but it will provide immense clarity and peace of mind for your loved ones later. So, as we've seen, your digital self is a huge part of who you are, and its fate after you're gone is something worth considering. From AI deadbots offering a new form of remembrance to the legal chaos surrounding digital inheritance, this is a conversation that's only just beginning. We're at a crossroads, defining the rules for a future where our digital ghosts may long outlive us. The most important takeaway is that you have the power to make these decisions for yourself. By setting up legacy contacts, using a password manager, and including your digital assets in your estate plan, you can write the final chapter of your online story. You get to decide whether your digital persona fades away, becomes a memorial, or is passed down to the next generation. Don't leave it to tech companies or grieving family members to guess what you would have wanted. Take control of your digital legacy today. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content that makes you think. See you next time.